So now I have my wagon upside down to show you how to use this clip. When you are using the wagon, make sure it is always clipped just like this, because this keeps the wagon from being able to collapse. My 3-year-old took off with the wagon the other day and it was not clipped, and he somehow tipped it over by being super rough, and the wagon actually collapsed. Luckily no one was in it. I wouldn't have let him play with it with someone in it, but it can happen to you. So, if you're going to fold the wagon, you are going to reach under, you are going to unclip, and then you are going to re-clip it back underneath, because this will keep the clip from breaking when you're folding it. So that's how it will look when it is clipped underneath the bar. Just make sure you re-clip it once you unfold the wagon again. Now every now and then your strap is going to come out of this D-ring possibly, or maybe it came to you shipped that way and it's loose and it's not too hard to put back on. All you do is take the D-ring, slide it back under this bar, and you just take the side with the clip and you slide it back into the D-ring. Now this would be much easier if I was not holding a camera with my other hand. But that's all you have to do, and it's secured again. So don't forget to use your clip when using it, and to re-clip it underneath the bar when you are folding it so that you do not break it. This is how you want your rear axle to look when you assemble it. You want the larger pad of the brake facing outwards, and the prongs that keep it on, make sure they're fully engaged and facing outwards. You do not want these facing the inside of the stroller. The first generation of the manual shows you putting this on backwards, but this is how you want it, and this is how it works the best. If you have it on backwards, you'll notice your brake is not fully engaging and it might push funny. If you're ever pushing your wagon and you hear a rattling sound from the frame, check that these are fully locked by turning clockwise. Sometimes if they're not fully locked, you'll hear a rattling sound. Also, to unlock these and bring them in upright position, you need to pull up all the way and turn counterclockwise to tighten. If you do not pull up all the way, they will not lock. So if you just got your wagon, you might be wondering what these clips are for. As you can see, this is really loose and floppy, but guess what? The female or the male end of these clips are actually attached to the frame. So just pull those out and clip these together. And it really tightens up the top and gives it the more clean and polished look. I already have it done on this side. As you can see, it keeps that nice and tight. And you do not have to unclip them to fold the wagon. They may stay clipped all the time. You only need to unclip them if you are removing the fabrics for cleaning. Last tip for this video is if you're pushing your new wagon and you feel like you're pushing a boat and it's not steering too great, check your front wheels. If this tab is down in the on position, that is your front brake. So when you're steering, it's going to feel like you are pushing a huge bus. It's still going to turn because it'll just kind of glide, but it's not going to be an easy push. So make sure that every time you are wanting it to roll, this tab is up in the off position. See, it's a strong brake. And of course, if you are parking on a hill, make sure you do both front wheels and your back axle. Enjoy your wagon.